Now this week I'm going to show you how you can arrange 3 single flowers alongside some gorgeous foliage for a simple design suitable for beginners. Hello and welcome back to another tutorial. If you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Sharon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to create a design using just 3 single flowers. I know some of you can't get hold of a wide range of flowers, so I've picked 3 Gerbera, and these have come from a mixed supermarket bunch. And I'm going to show you what you can do with just 3 flowers. If that's all you can get hold of, then I'm going to show you exactly what you can do with those. Now we are using floral foam today, and if you're not a lover of the floral foam and you want to look for something more environmentally friendly, then you can look back. There's lots of videos, I'll link some here for you to see how you can create designs using more sustainable and environmentally friendly options. Today I've got a small block of floral foam, probably about 1/3, and if you don't know how to prepare the foam, then go back to one of my very first videos and I will give you step-by-step instructions on how you can prepare it. I've only used a small piece of foam because we don't have a huge quantity of flowers, and I've kept it below the level of my container so you can't see it, and that means I will use far less flowers and foliages to cover the base. Now, if you're restricted to foraging for greenery, then you might have to buy some foliage from your local florist shop, but the materials I've got today have been foraged from my local area. And I'll talk about all of those as we progress through the design. Now, I would suggest investing in a strong pair of scissors because it will be much easier for you to cut any strong branches, any woody stem types. But I'm starting with something that's got a much softer stem type to it, and this is the Gerbera. But I wanted to show you how you can make something quite simple with a limited choice of flowers. And what I'm going to do with the Gerbera is, after I photograph this design, and if you didn't know, at the end of the tutorial will be a set of photographs so you can see the design in close-up form as well. So I'm going to create another 2 designs using the same quantity of flowers so you can get to see how versatile they are. But for today we're starting quite low in the container. I don't have a great deal of height with my Gerbera because I've already used them in a previous design, but short and domed, and I'm probably about half the height of my container. Often we go twice the height of the container, but for something simple for the home, this is perfectly acceptable. And what I'm going to do is almost create a sort of staggered, fairly informal line at the front of the arrangement. It's going to be a front-facing arrangement, so I don't need to put any flowers towards the back. I'm just aiming them front ways so you can really appreciate all the lovely colours and textures. Give me a bit of height on one side, and I'm almost going to go asymmetrical, so it's longer on one side than it is the other. And the main reason for me doing that is because I have some of these lovely catkins that you'll see in the springtime. These have been foraged just from around where I work, and that draping effect of those green catkins is really quite elegant. And I'm going to bring them up at the back of my Gerbera, so I create a bit of a curve and a bit of an informal line, so it's much more pleasant and relaxing than a very straight severe line coming up at the back. And it takes my eye over onto that right hand side where I'm going to add some textured conifer. Now hopefully lots of you might be able to forage for some conifer. Here in the UK, the Leylande can be a bit of a pest because it's very fast growing and can take over the hedge line a little bit. But it's great, it's a lovely textured material. And on the opposite side of where I placed that curved material with the alder, I'm going to place some textured conifer. Because I don't have a great deal of foam visible, I don't need to use a great deal of greenery. This is going to act to give me some width to my arrangement, and it's also going to cover my floral foam there towards the base. So 3 simple flowers, and we've got quite an interesting design already. Your eye starts and swings its way over onto the extended conifer on the opposite side. You could, if you wanted to, just tuck some more conifer in at the base to give you some texture and cover your foam, but I've got two more materials that I'm going to use. One of them is the willow, and it's a lovely yellow coloured stem. If you can imagine, this would be trailing beautifully down from the main tree, and what I'm going to do, because it's lovely and flexible, I'm going to bend it so that I get a little bit of circular shape around the back of my arrangement. This will help to give the arrangement that three-dimensional effect, helps to give me, and all I want is one long piece. Any offshoots I've removed, and it gives me that lovely flexible curve shape that's going to work so well at the back. Now I've just used two pieces at the back. If you wanted to go taller, you know, you can have a little play around and really enjoy the flexibility of the willow. If you haven't got willow, you might have some cornice or dogwood in the garden. If you've got reeds, if you've got a pond of any description, you might have some reeds in the garden, and they can be quite flexible as well. And just to finish off, I'm going to introduce a more shiny texture. Everything at the moment is quite flat and quite dull, so this garden camellia is going to work really well there to introduce that shiny texture. I don't want to overcrowd my gerbera, so I need to be careful where that goes. And a little bit towards the front, and I think I'm done. So that's got to be one of the quickest videos ever, but it's just really to show you and highlight the fact that you can still arrange flowers without a lot of material. So 3 simple gerbera, bit more of the camellia towards the back, just tuck in down low to cover my floral foam. And if you're new to arranging, covering that foam is really important. It prevents the evaporation of the water from the foam. So what do we think? Something very simple to start with. Hope you've enjoyed. As ever, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then please do so. Hit that notification bell if you want to be informed every time I upload a new tutorial. And please like and comment. It's lovely to hear your thoughts and to know where you're watching from. So, start of the 3 flower series. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.